Alright, we're going looking for some fresh water.
It's so hot.
Drinking water in the swim.
Melting.
Oh, my phone.
I got my phone.
I need mine actually.
Oh. Yeah, we're melting. It's so hot. And look, little bubs. The wind has just come up, so it's just made it a little bit cooler, but
I don't know.
bright.
I've been saying, oh, I want to do this after the wet season or in the wet season. I don't think I'd handle it, to be honest.
And we are pretty good with heat, we'll say.
It's just so still.
It's actually just too bright.
We're gonna, if we find the fresh water, go back and get some.
Yeah, we only have like maybe 15 or 12 litres left, eh? Which, you know, you might think that's a bit, but it's not really when we don't know where our next waterfall is.
But there's also there's some caves up here somewhere. We'll get in.
And you can probably tell by now how much we love our cave hunting and Aboriginal rock art.
Freshwater creek.
Unfortunately dried, but if we keep following it,
Follow it for a little bit.
we might struck gold. Holy crap. This is not ideal.
Freshwater's out of the question, which is a bit concerning, but we got coke. Oh. No, we still got a bit of water. Feel that goanna.
Yeah, so this would be the goanna. I reckon they look like some beetles. So the Giwon, that's the type of artwork. And I guess it's over 12,000 years old. And the reason why it has stayed on the rock is they've used ochre, and the ochre and the sandstone work really well together, and that's why it has lasted and preserved for so long.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's ochre.
We'll keep wandering around. See what we can find. Holy. That is
The more you stare, the more you show up.
always, eh? Heaps more stuff. All quite faded, but
Oh, this looks like a fish.
barramundi.
Maybe that one's a barra. What do you think that one is? That one's a little bit more spiny.
Oh yeah, that's cool, eh?
But I think that could be a barra.
Yeah.
Not sure on that one.
I love coming to these and just checking them out. All of them are so unique. And I'm actually going to learn a lot more about this and read up on it a bit more, so when I come to them, I can explain things a bit better.
Yeah, and for our own self.
Yeah.
We have so many questions.
You know, sometimes when you sort of push it as far as you can and you kind of want to turn back, but it's too far gone. That's where we are right now. Oh, the bindies on them trees there are insanely brutal. But look at this. This is wicked. Wow. This is wild.
Oh, looks like it should be an underwater one.
This is crazy in here. What? This is like this is like the Flintstones home, isn't it?
Just one moment, I'm dying.
This is insane. The rocks are so smooth. All that. There's a big ass spider web up here. It almost looks like, do you know the cave in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Remember that big spider?
Yeah.
Oh, there's bats everywhere. Look at that spider web.
Okay, I've come back to life.
Hello.
Welcome to our home.
Can you see him over here? Hello.
I'm too exhausted.
Come over this one. Hello. Can we make a move?
Then you want to eat your lunch?
We can. Are you hungry or not really? Neither am I. It's too hot.
Jacko was like, let's go up and eat our lunch. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. In this beautiful cave, which it is. And we get here and we're just like, dying. Jason thought we were on the hunt for fresh water.
Well, we were.
Well, we were, which no comprendo.
That failed. Well, we made it to where we wanted to get to, and now we got to get back. Tide's coming in,
Yeah,
and
which is a whole different ballgame.
that means crocs are going to be coming in, and we got to get going. So let's go. You're a trooper, babe.
Now we just gotta get over there. Well, that was fun.
Hey Dad, when you're ready, we're just on that same rock. Come and grab it.
It's okay.
Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. Now that
Was a challenge.
was a challenge. It was cool, but it was hard. Alright, we're just going through this quite a shallow gap. It's probably just a high tide thing. Come around the bay and just keep working our way down the coast. We are pretty keen to find some water, so that might be what we can get away with today, and then tomorrow we'll be looking for fresh water. Go for a swim and fill everything up again. But that was wicked, that part of the coast. So many things around the corner that were unexpected. And we'll just keep going along. We are just making our way up another river to fish for barra.
Haven't been doing too well over here. For barra.
We met some friends that we actually met in the Berkeley. An older couple sailed power boating with Australia the last 3 years, and they're about to buy a cat and sail the world. They've got a water distiller on their boat, so we're going to get some water off them. Have a couple drinks with them this arvo. Go in there. Little barra. Little baby barra on the livey.
Baby barra.
Baby barra.
Cast it up onto the rocks, Steph.
She's got one.
I don't know.
Jacko. Barracuda just done that. Barracuda just done that. Barracuda just ended his life.
Aww.
He's trying to swim.
Another jack?
Get it up before the barrel.
A bit bigger.
Oh, nice little
jack.
it's a beauty. Nice colour.
Yeah.
Very red. You gonna eat him?
He's a bit small. Another little jack. They're such a sick fish.
Those low tide for another fucking 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. Got him this time? He wants to know what it is.
Oh, I think cod this one. It might have been a cod before. They go pretty hard.
Yeah, they do.
I know it. The sun is finally setting and starting to cool down a bit. We've got this big beautiful boat over here. We're going to go hang out with them for the arvo, have a few beers, tell a few stories. I'm actually keen to hear a few of these stories, so. Become nimble.
Yeah, we go short. That goes on the bow.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
I thought that we thought the same thing. It'd be a lot easier to do this to try out.
Yeah.
The current
Yeah.
stuff, you know, like you can think you can
We don't want to be whacking into your boat. Oh, this is an island.
Yeah, a bit more room there.
Oh, Jacko.
Jacko.
Yeah.
Steph, hi.
Hi. I love the earring.
You guys, are you selling this boat, are you?
We were.
Oh, you were?
Now.
Oh, you're not now?
No.
Come over here, Bubs. Bubby's over
I think you made the right decision.
Come on, Bubby's
It
over
is
here.
beautiful.
Oh, well, she's out
Bubby's
of
over here now.
so.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, no, over here. Come on.
Holy,
Can we sit out there?
You can sit up here.
that is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm a floor person.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
you can
terrible
have your-
for it.
If you're happy to sit on the floor, that's fine.
Oh, this is so nice.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So you decided to keep it?
Be a weird feeling driving something like this.
Yeah.
So that she stays.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Breeze does come through here nice, doesn't it?
It is, it's good.
We're over there, heading off in their direction. Actually, we're going in the same direction, but we're going in different places. We're going to just keep heading further down and around the coastline. We're just exploring really today. We don't have any plans.
Drink coffee, fish and laugh.
Pretty much.
Hopefully swim in a freshwater pool.
Yeah. All right, we've walked along the beach and found what we were looking for, and this here was a shelter, or I guess a base for Japanese, because what you have over here is some symbols, and if anyone can translate them, they're apparently kenji, which is a form from China and Korean and Japanese mix. There's something about that. If you know anything about that, put it in the comment section, and if you can translate it, that would be awesome. But it's such a cool hideout. Look at this cave system. Shelter. And I'm just speculating on what I'm saying there. I'm not sure on those facts, but I'm sure there's writing out the front of it. This is where they come and hung out until they died or they got rescued. And this would have been a wicked spot on the high tide. Look at the tide line, right up to the caves. That would have been cool.
Would have been like a full mermaid castle.
So in 6 hours time, that's where the water is. Okay, we keep going.
Are you annoyed at how slow I'm walking? Are you?
No.
Are you so annoyed?
Let's keep going. Keep going along the coast. We are going to just burn up to this next spot. We've had the little motor going for about 2 hours, but we want to get there now. Got 60 kilometres to get to the mouth of the river. Bobby, what are you doing? You with Steffi?
Today his specialty, beer batter.
I learned this technique off a fella. He's an absolute wanker, but he knows how to make beer batter. So he taught me this a while ago, and it works really well. When you do it, you want to make the batter almost like when you're doing pancakes, similar texture, so that when you like dip it in and pull it up, it doesn't have like, it doesn't just slide off it, but it comes off it. I'll show you. And the beers that you go with are the least bitter ones, like your half strengths, or if you do a VB or Tweeds or that, it just doesn't taste like some sort of like that beer. It's a little bit, I don't know, full on. So yeah, usually takes about half a beer. But you always got to check to make sure it's not poison for the family, so they don't die. I think it's good. So there's your consistency. It's about that. That's how you want it. It's more of a visual thing than anything. And then when I do it, I like to check it. Ready to go. And then like that. That's how you know she's good. And then when I do it, you want to dip it and not put it on anything else but straight in the pan. That's the way the batter stays on there good. But then what you got to do is, because that one obviously is going in first, what you want to do is I go in a clockwise direction so I know which one went in first. So I know which one to turn. Usually by the time you almost get around, you're ready to turn it. So you don't forget where you started. And you can start turning them in an orderly fashion. Alright, there's the first batch.
Yum.
That's as good as I've ever had. Beautiful. Really good. That's exactly how I like fish. If I'm going to eat fish, that's how I want it.
It comes up so good. Good, eh?
Mm. The batter just gives it a bit extra.
It's like a little bit like the fish and chip shop, but it doesn't have that like oily sort of a bit full on, feel like you're just deep frying food taste.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Hey, yummy Bubs. Did you thank Jackson? Thank you, Jackson.
Do you have a beer, Bubs?
Thank you, Jackson.
Oh, I tell you what, it was a warm old day. It didn't muck around here, turn into spring. It did not muck around. Went from quite nice to really hot days. The tides dropped out and we're just fishing some of these drains. Dad just got a little thready. Not a thready, he got a bluefin. Always getting them mixed up. And this is the easiest way to find fish when you haven't fished a river much. You just wait till low tide and fish the drains. Because they're not in the mangroves anymore, they got to be here somewhere. Just go from drain to drain. Plus we're fishing in the cool time of day now, so it's quite easy to just stand up here. That sun literally bet us down today. Is that the plural or beat? I don't know. Alrighty, we're headed out of this river. We just ran into a charter boat and they said all the watering holes are dried up. There's no point in even trying to look for them. And they said this is hit pretty hard by all the tourist boats fishing, all the charters and that. said the fishing's quite dead in this river. So we're going to keep going to the Prince Regent River, and there's some pretty famous waterfalls in there. It's about 140 kilometres away actually. It's a bit of a mission, so we're just going to make our way there today. But absolutely stunning setting here. Well, we'll keep going. Baby. Prince Regent, from the mouth of the river to the waterfall is 50 kilometres. That's the first waterfall. That's a long way back. Right now it's 100 metres deep. So we've got another 40 minutes. Sitting on 50k an hour right now, so about 10k into the river. Bit of a sand cave midway up the river. We're gonna get another 15k that way. Waterfalls.
Whoa, I've been counting down. Got my whole kit ready. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, day spa, laundry.
Holy moly, we've come a long way up this system. This is actually a feat in itself in a trailer boat to get this far up a river. We're about 60k from the entrance at the moment, and we're going to be in a couple of hours time 80k, which will be the furthest we've ever been up a river. And there's supposedly a waterfall coming up. Well, we've got a swimming spot and we've got a fishing spot. Definitely can't drive your boat under this one, but I mean, we're going swimming. I'm stoked. And I'm going to take a rod and fish up there as well. I don't even know if we're in the right waterfall or not. I don't know where we are. we've found fresh water. All right, let's go for a swim.
We deserve this. Not gonna lie, I'm freaking out. There's apparently really big crocs here. No. So what's this called again?
I don't know. I don't know. Wow. Oh, spiderweb. Prick. Oh, bird. Oh yeah. Walked into a spiderweb and then there's a bird. This is crazy. He's lost it, but he never had it. Oh. at this barrel. Oh, this is living. Oh well, after a few days of failed waterfall searches and water searches, we finally made it to one. But yeah, I actually don't even know what this is called. I really don't know where we are, but it's bloody magical.
My bubble bath.
Bubble bath.
Rub it up, dog. Get in the tub.
How are we feeling after that?
Very
So good. Clean. Refreshed. I'm a new woman. And back to me.
Now we're heading to Cascade Falls, which is the famous fall in this river. I don't know what falls were at then, but they were nice. Alright, we are so far up this damn river, and we're about to get to the King Cascade Falls. If it's flowing, it'll be falling straight out of the waterfall onto the boat. And then there's another one a bit further up. I don't know if we're going to go to it or not yet, but we're just going to go in here and wash off again and then make a decision on that. Here's some of the tour boats. That one's got a chopper on top of it. So you can come and do the Kimberley. I think it's 20 grand per person to do these sort of things, but if you got the money, it'd be well worth it. They're probably the more luxury ways to do it. There's some cheaper boats. The Great Escape. What's this one? Reef Prince.
Do you see that little ledge there? We could maybe go there and then we can walk up. Oh. What do you reckon, Bobby?
What? Stunning. Are you kidding?
Hands up for the Kimberley! Look at the parents in the bell. Oh wow, look at the parents up there.
Alright, that was just a quick stop in that one. We're going to come back to that one tomorrow and hike up the top. But we're going to go up to this one now because we have tide to get into it. And it's apparently pretty spectacular. So we'll get up there, stay in there the night, and then come back here tomorrow.
That one was mental.
I know. Absolutely stunning. Alright, we've come up with a plan. Yeah, keep going straight.
That is
That is actually amazing. We've come up with a plan. We're going to stay in the other one and do the hike over it in the morning so we don't get stuck in here and don't have to leave early.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Look at the entry to it. I flew the drone into the cliff for the second time in the Kimberley, and I was hoping I didn't have to bring this out. Brought a backup drone. I mean, I could get the footage back off the remote you would have seen throughout the episode, but the quality's pretty bad. But that's just is what it is. At least I can get that footage. I might try and climb up there again tomorrow, see if I can find it. So it's somewhere there. But last time I done that, I dislocated my shoulder. So I'll get the next one set up. I was really hoping I didn't have to use this and I could trade it in and get something else. But that's it, that's the way it goes. Alright, the morning, the drone is gone. That footage is pretty well gone, except for the bad quality. We're gonna head back out to King's Cascade and have a little hike up it, and then we're gonna start making our way out of the river. The anchorage last night was pretty wild when that tide properly turned. It must take ages for it to finally turn up here. I reckon that the water speed at one point last night was like 15k an hour. Let's get our stuff together to climb up there. You take your GoPro please, yeah? going to venture up the back a bit further and have a look. I think the tide is too low to get back to the boat, so we may be stuck up here for a little while. You did the little... Are you joking? Wow. Look at this! Are you kidding? We're just heading back to the boat. How sick was that hike? Beautiful.
I feel like that's a dream, a Pendennis waterfall.
Yeah, it is. It looks like a dream. That was incredible.
That was probably the best yet.
I think so. Everyone we go to, we say that, but
Yeah, I know.
because they're all
so good.
they're all amazing.
Yeah, they're very different too. I'm a little bit stressed
We still
out.
could be stuck on here for another hour, maybe couple. I don't know.
I don't mind getting stuck here. I just get nervous about getting back into the boat.
Yeah. So
I had a cry before. Not
This-
gonna lie.
this, where we have the boat anchored, is where Ginger Meadows got taken. And if you've heard of any crocodile stories in the Kimberley, it's probably the one you've heard of. And she tried to swim back to the boat. There was trying to attack her on the bottom ledge of that waterfall, or was harassing her.
No, well, you're missing a key point. She willingly was frolicking in the water.
Yeah. After being told repetitively not to go in the water, she went in the water, swim back to the boat. She panicked. Croc got her,
Yeah.
took her to the bottom, come back up a little while later with her in her mouth, in the jaws of the mouth of the croc. They somehow later on, like a lot of time crocodiles go and store their food in like a den. They somehow later on got her body back. And what's even crazy about this story is, when the boat was out of here, it was in a body bag off the front of the boat. This is a pretty gruesome story, but it is what it is. And her body bag was off the front of the boat, and it was like dripping blood out of it. And out the front of a river, a croc tried to jump out of the boat and
4 meters.
jumped out of the boat and tried to get her out of the body bag. So yeah, it's a pretty wild story.
Rest in peace, Ginger Meadows.
Yeah, really sad.
Horrible.
I mean, up these ways, if you haven't noticed now, we've been in crocodile country. We've been camping in rivers with crocodiles for nearly 4 months, and we are over the top. We're pretty cautious, I would say. And, you know, and you can never be too cautious. Like the other day when I went to go swimming in that hole that you thought there wouldn't be a crocodile in.
And the thing
There was one.
it's like you just don't always see them.
No.
Actually, you don't see them until you've been there for a little while, and then they start popping up.
Yeah.
And that's what's so freaky about them, is that Jason was saying the other day, people get complacent, and I get it. People do get complacent because you just don't see them.
Yeah.
Not me though.
Yeah. So a fact about a crocodile is they can hold their breath 4 hours, and when they're on the bottom, it's 1 beat per minute. Can you imagine that? On the bottom for 4 hours and your heart's going boom. Give it a minute. Boom. That's pretty incredible.
They're amazing.
They are amazing. They are a dinosaur.
Well, they go around.
A living dinosaur. Well, we've made a little bit of a mistake coming here. But that's what you do. You make mistakes along these journeys. The tide is still getting lower. Dad is down there, you can't see him. They're probably alright next to the waterfall.
And they have food.
They got food.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk over and just get in the shade.
Unfortunately, but though when we get in the shade, we have no water.
We got a full water bottle.
No, like
Yeah, I know.
a pool. So that's like, you know, do we stay in the sun, have a nice pool, or a shade? No
water.
pool.
So the tide that you have is at the mouth, which is, you know, going off a 2 hour different turn. I'm hoping it's not a 4 hour different turn. Anyway, you can see the boat marks this morning where we pulled in on. Dad is actually on the bottom over there. I was really not expecting the tide to go out that much, and I should have been, because I know what the tides are like here. It was a rookie move. Oh well. I don't know how long we're going to be waiting here for. That mud, if you try and walk in it, will be up to your waist. It's impossible to walk in. 10:54. Let's see how long this takes. The tide was supposed to have turned 2 hours ago now. Alright, that tide has gone out further since the last one. Both our phones are dead, so we don't know what time it is. But Dad is literally in a pool. Well, not a pool, he's actually on the bottom now. He was before, but now he's fully on the bottom. I think the tide has just started coming back in. Very slowly at the moment, but when it gets going, it's going to rage back in. Yeah, no, she's coming back in. Yeah, we didn't have breakfast this morning.
And we didn't really have a dinner last night.
And we didn't really have a dinner last night. And right now, both phones are dead. This GoPro is about to die. Drone is dead, because that would be a really cool shot where Dad is right now, but drone's dead.
And Jason's mad at us.
And I don't think Dad's real happy. He's not even answering the radio. And going back to that Ginger Meadows story, we were trying to figure out, so that when the croc got her, he went and put her in a den. And we were going, how did they bloody get the body? Like, did they have scuba divers, or how did they get that body back? But now we know they would have literally just walked up to the den. Wherever it put it, her body, it would have just walked up to it. The boat's floating. And that's about it.
What's happened to that big stick? That stick.
Oh, stick, Dad.
That would have pierced her.
Oh my
That would have.
God.
That would have. Wow, that's genius.
Righto.
We're saved!
We're safe.
We did it.
You mad?
No?
No?
If I was mad in the Kimberleys, I'd be an idiot. Good call. If I hit a rock and sank the boat and it was my fault, I'd be mad.
Alright. We have spent enough time at this waterfall today. Now, we got to gun it for Coffey Bay to fill up for our big leg over to the horizontal falls tomorrow. 1:04 was the time we got out of there. We're about to exit the first part of the straight run up to this river. Getting up there in a trailer boat is a complete feat in itself, let alone what we're doing on this trip. That is a mission. That is a full-blown mission getting up there. And I honestly don't reckon many trailer boats have got up there because of the fuel situation. So that's pretty cool. We've done that. Yeah. Don't know if I'd do it again, but might be back to that river for a very long time just because it's so out of the road. Later, and we're nearly out of the river. We're just getting towards the exit of it, coming around the headland at 50 kilometres per hour. Yeah, we're flying. Keep tracking further along the coast. You know how we do it? We didn't make it to the fuel that we had to get today, but luckily we can get it tomorrow morning really early. We're camping here tonight. That was a big day again. Oh, we had to slow down. Well, we did slow down for a bit today because we had to, but in general. That dog is about to jump in. Bobby, what are you doing? Well, we got a bit of a mission on tomorrow, but it should be cool. We got a few spots that we're stopping in along the way. We've already been there last year, but we're going to go there again, and it should be a good day. We'll end the episode there and see you next week. Good night.